Hey everybody, I'm Ian Lobas, and in today's video, we're going to talk about all the information I compiled from last winter to give you tips for this winter to keep your home safe. Here you go. These are kind of random. They're not in any particular order. They just honestly are from stories from clients and our own experience on things that, hey, I wish I would have thought about this in the last winter time when it snowed out, when I lost power at the house, things like that. Okay, so number one, thinking about selling in the spring, make sure that you're careful with the decorations you put up for the holiday season. Don't do any damage. Don't drive nails into electrical cords, things like that. Just be careful you don't pull down a gutter. It's gonna cost you when you get ready to sell your house in the springtime or whatever you're planning on putting it on next year. All right, next, change your furnace filter and have your HVAC service. So especially if you have a gas furnace, inside, obviously there's a flame. It has carbon, it has emissions from it. You've gotta make sure that those things are clean and working as efficiently as possible to heat your house without costing you a ton of extra cash. Speaking of extra cash, weather stripping and sealing, caulking, that all is going to be super important to make sure that hot air stays in, cold air stays out, and your energy bills are staying nice and even keeled and not skyrocketing. Next one, clean all of the fall leaves and foliage from your gutters. So as water comes down and temperatures drop, water starts freezing and ice dams fill up. Those things can overload your gutters and cause them to come crashing down, damage to your house, damage to somebody standing underneath them. Bad news all around, so clean your gutters out. I actually have to take that advice myself for my own home. Another one is winterize your outside hose bibs, which we always think about. Sometimes we don't think about the other one outside, which is your electrical outlets. So make sure that you either have, you've bled all your pipes for the outside and you've put some kind of insulation over top of that outside hose bib. Secondly, your electrical outlets, make sure that you've got a cover over them that is sealed in some capacity from water entering and ice forming. And here's a couple other tips that I know I think about every winter, especially if the power goes out. Make sure you have a properly working fire extinguisher. We talk about that through a lot of videos throughout the year. Just go check them. It's always a good idea. Check them every month or not, if not every quarter. At least 2 spare flashlights in areas where you can remember where they are, and plenty of spare batteries just in case the power goes out. It's the middle of the night and you need to find your way around the house. Lastly, have an additional heat source. So if your heat does go out, but maybe the power's not out, have some space heaters around. Ceramic heaters actually heat up a room, or radiant heaters heat up a room really nicely, and they heat all of the surfaces in the room. So that can help you really, on a cold winter night, if your heat goes out, at least you all can snuggle up in one room and be warm until the morning when an HVAC repair guy comes. So as we prepare for 2019, we've got a whole host of new videos for you. Educational, informational videos are going to help you, again, make great decisions on your real estate purchases and sales, in addition to your real estate investments in 2019. So from all of us here at the Lobas Group, to all of our family, friends, and our fantastic clients that support us year in and year out, we are so thankful. We're so grateful to you. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, an even better new year. We'll see you in 2019.